All right, hey everybody, welcome to the Ranko and Joe show. All right, so this is a new production that I'm going to be putting on my YouTube channel, and it's just going to be kind of a breakfast, get up in the morning show for drinking coffee. Still very hot, but delicious. Put a little honey in it. I'm drinking the Laughing Man Columbia dark roast coffee. This is Hugh Jackman's coffee company, I believe. It's very, very good coffee. Not too bitter, but good and dark. All right, we'll set that right over there. Okay, so it is about 7 o'clock and it's 61 degrees outside, which is stupid weird for this time. I got to straighten this camera just a hair here. Oh, hey, there we go. And it's been crazy warm so far this year. If you live in my area of Tennessee, you know that already. I was working yesterday and I was sweating, so that was a little strange. So I just want to make this show. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to keep it 5 minutes or so, just so it's a brief listen and fun. If you have ideas for the show and you want me to do things, let me know, and we will talk and comment on that. So this morning I want to talk about what are your morning rituals? What do you do when you get up in the morning? I like to wake up, and a lot of times I'll wake up around 5 or 5:30, but I just lay there, right? So it takes me a little while to kind of get my bearings and get going, but then once I'm up, and I'll go get a cup of coffee and I don't really watch the news. I hate the news. I don't hate the news. That's a terrible thing to say. I don't really hate anything technically. I dislike the news because I'm not sure what the news is anymore. So what I do is I watch the weather, okay? And they don't always get that right either, but at least it gives me an idea of what's going to happen and how I need to prepare for my day. And really, that's the most important thing to me. Watching hey, it's Max. What's up, buddy? You making an appearance? Max is in the studio sniffing around. What's up, buddy? Yeah, did you want to come be part of the show? So, all right. Anyway, I love the guy. He's a 90-pound pit bull, and he's a good dude. But, buddy, you got to get out of here because you're making all kinds of noise. Yeah. Oh, well. Hopefully y'all don't mind the noise. So what do you do in the morning when you wake up? What are your morning rituals? Do you lay around or do you pop right out of bed? The other thing that I try to do, let's get a little more coffee real quick here. So, So what I'd like to do is I like to figure out where's my mental status when I wake up. Am I feeling negative about something? Am I feeling anxious about something? And if I am, I try to change that, right? So if things don't feel right, I just say, well, let's mentally change that. Let's find a positive and think about great things that I've got going for me in my life, like Max, the dog. And then I just try to get in a good mood and go up from there. And I try to make plans for my life that make me a more positive person and make me a positive person to be around. I mean, the thing that I think it's really important in life is be a person that people want to be around. When you come into a room, make sure that people don't like, oh God, it's that dude. You know, nobody wants that reaction. All right. So I always try to be a more positive person and try to help people to see the positive. Now, it doesn't mean I don't always, I get upset about things. I think everybody does. But I try not to stay there. I try to get out of it. You know, it's okay to be upset about something, but then just move on. So anyway, what do you do in the morning? Just put it in the comments below or comment. I'm probably going to put this on Facebook and it's going to be on YouTube. So, so a fun thing I want to do every episode, it's going to be called a lyric challenge. So here's the lyric. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. All right, one more time. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Name that artist in the comments, and we'll figure out something fun to do. I don't know that I'll have any guests on the show because my studio is really small, but I have a friend who's wanting to start a podcast, a couple friends actually, so we may do a audio only podcast. A couple of the guys have said they have faces made for radio, so I don't want to expose them, and part of their jobs may not be great for certain topics if they're doing that. So I work for myself, so not a problem. Here we go. I got something good to talk about. So this first episode is going to run along. It looks like I'm at 5 minutes and 51 seconds already. So let's talk about new gear I've got. So as you notice, there's a new microphone here. This is Audio-Technica 2020. Hold on. So just got this guy. Sounds fantastic. It's a really nice piece of equipment. Audio-Technica is good stuff. This is not their highest end mic by any stretch of the imagination, but comes with a nice case and then the mount and everything. So that's a new piece of equipment. I got a Behringer Euphoria UMC 2020 or 22, excuse me. That is that's a dual input USB interface that comes out of my Behringer little mixer that I've had for a long time. Also in the little kit that I got with this, it was all on Amazon. It's like $100. It's a great deal. You got the microphone arm. I don't know how it's a pretty reflective box. Microphone arm and flexible boom scissor, and then the pop filter. So just trying to boost the audio on my channel and make it sound better, because audio can be a real problem when you're trying to do these things. I think that's pretty much it for today. Just enjoy the rest of your coffee, and we'll see you back. I don't know how often I'm going to do this. I'm thinking maybe 3 days a week, but with my work schedule, that may be difficult. We'll see. I'd like to do it 3 days a week. That'd be cool. And I just want to tell you, one of the things I've lived by is, just try to make the world a better place than it was when you woke up. Try to just do something simple and to make someone else's life better. And that to me is a very important thing I try to live by. But I will leave you today with something my pops used to tell me. He has passed away now, but a phrase he used to tell me as a kid and throughout my life that kept me on the straight and narrow was, you can't soar with the eagles if you hang out with a bunch of turkeys. All right, you guys have a great day. I love you. We'll see you again soon.